What's up guys, welcome back. Today we'll be making the Chinese egg stuffed pancake. In a medium bowl we're going to add about half a bowl of all-purpose flour. Then we're going to season the flour with some salt. Then add about 1 teacup of water for start. And now we're going to make the dough. Now get in there with your hand and start mixing up the flour with the water really well. And as you're doing it, you will feel if your flour is too dry or too wet. If it is too wet, then you want to add more flour into it. If it's too dry, then you want to gradually add more water into it. But you don't want to add too much water at once, just because you probably end up making more pancake than you originally wanted to. For all of you that has never made a dough before, it is quite simple. Once your dough starts to form, use the tip of your finger, flip the top of your dough into the center, and use your palm to press onto it. As you get more comfortable and better at doing it, you will actually find out it's quite fun to do it. And it's really relaxing for me. So I massage my dough for about 10 minutes, just because the more you massage your dough, the better texture you will get after you cook it. Now as you can see, the top of our dough is really smooth. So at this point, we are going to cover our dough with a clean and wet towel. The reason for this is so our dough can relax in a moist environment. We want the dough to relax for at least 20 minutes. Meanwhile, we're going to prep our egg filling. So crack 1 egg into the bowl, and then we're going to add milk into it. And then we're going to whisk our egg in the milk. Whisk really well until you see a lot of bubble on top. Generally speaking, the more bubble you have on top of your egg mixture, the more tender your egg will be after you cook it. Now for the fillings, I've chosen green onion and chicken hot dog. But you can actually use anything to be as your filling. You can use ground pork, you can use ground beef, you can even use shit on shingle. Anything, because the pancake itself, it's like a tortilla. You can add anything into it and it will taste good. Now our dough has rested for 20 minutes. We're going to put some flour onto the cutting board, and then we're going to roll our dough a little bit, and then we're going to cut our dough into small but equal pieces, like so. Meanwhile, we can prep our oil and flour mixture. Really self-explanatory, just add oil and flour into a bowl, mix well until flour is fully absorbed into the oil. What this does is this is going to help to create an air bubble on the pancake, so when cooking it, we can add our egg filling into the pancake. Now we're going to roll our dough into a long thin piece like so, and then we're going to add our oil and flour mixture on top of the dough, and then we're going to roll the dough up side to side. Apply the same process to every single dough. By the time you finish with the last dough, your first dough should be ready. So just press down until it is round, and then we're going to use our roller, and we're going to make thin and round. Apply the same process to all the dough. Now it is time to prep our filling. Everybody is different, but for me, I just grilled my chicken hot dog until it is fully cooked, and then I just set it aside waiting to be used. Hot pan cold oil, and we're going to add a little bit more of that oil and flour mixture on top of the pancake before we drop it. And then we're going to cook our pancake on high heat until you see that air bubble start to rise. That is great news. That means our oil and flour mixture is working, and that is exactly how are we going to get our egg mixture inside the pancake. Use chopsticks or fork or whatever tool you choose to use to poke that air bubble, and then we're going to add our egg filling into the hole so the egg mixture can get into the pancake. Don't worry if you have a little bit egg mixture that is running outside the hole that we created, because now we're going to flip our pancake. Once we flip it, the egg is going to get cooked and then seal the hole on the pancake. Now I like to press down on the pancake just because this way I know my egg is getting cooked. It is truly a recommendation. You don't have to do it as long as your egg is cooked and your pancake has this really nice and golden brown color on top of it, then you're good to go. As you can see, my pancake over here is almost done. I couldn't tell you how excited I was. This is a classic Chinese street food. Last time I made it, my girlfriend devoured those pancakes. Now I have to apologize because it is so good, I forgot to take pictures. But there you have it. You can enjoy it with sweet bean paste or syrup or sriracha or ketchup, anything you want. And it is going to taste good. It was so satisfying to take that first bite. Well, there you have it, guys. If you liked this video, please hit that like button and subscribe for more.